Right now, somewhere in your body, an alarm is going off. You can't hear it. You can't feel it directly. But it's there, and it's older than fear itself. Scientists have a name for it. You might call it something else. You probably just call it being alone. Here's the strange part. Your brain doesn't treat loneliness like an emotion. Treats it like an injury. Not a bruise. Not a scrape. A threat to your survival on the same list as starvation and dehydration. That sounds dramatic. It isn't. For most of human history, being separated from your group didn't just feel bad. Killed you. A lone human on the savannah 200,000 years ago had no claws, no fangs, no armor. What that human had was other humans. Take those away, and the odds of seeing tomorrow dropped fast. So evolution did what it always does. It built a warning system. That warning system is still running. In you, right now. The neuroscientist John Cacioppo spent decades studying this, and what he found changes how you should think about a bad night alone. Cacioppo discovered that loneliness doesn't just make you sad. It rewires how your brain scans the world. A lonely brain becomes hypervigilant. It starts looking for threats that aren't there. It starts reading neutral faces as hostile faces. Your ancestors needed this. If you'd been cast out of the group, everyone left was a potential danger, and noticing that fast was the difference between living and not. You inherited that same system. It just doesn't know the difference between a tribe on the savannah and a group chat that hasn't replied in 3 days. Think about the last time you felt truly excluded. Maybe you weren't invited somewhere. Maybe a message went unanswered for too long. Did your mind spiral a little? Did you start replaying conversations? Hunting for what you did wrong? That's not weakness. That's the same ancient circuitry, still trying to solve a problem that no longer exists in the same form. Here's where it gets stranger. In 2003, the psychologist Naomi Eisenberger ran an experiment that would end up reshaping how scientists understood pain itself. She put people in a brain scanner and had them play a simple ball-tossing game with 2 other players. Except the other players weren't real. They were programmed to eventually stop throwing the ball to the person in the scanner. Just left out. Nothing violent. Nothing threatening. Just excluded. The brain scans showed something nobody expected. The same region that lights up when your body experiences physical pain, the anterior cingulate cortex, lit up during social rejection. Not a similar region. The same one. Your brain does not file "nobody's talking to me" and "I broke my arm" into separate folders. At a deep enough level, it's the same alarm. That's why the phrase "hurt feelings" isn't just a metaphor. It's closer to a diagnosis. Now here's the part that should really make you pause. Loneliness doesn't just feel bad. It appears to shorten your life. The researcher Julian Holt-Lundstad ran a massive analysis combining data from over 300,000 people, tracking who lived and who didn't. What she found was that chronic loneliness carried a mortality risk comparable to smoking 15 cigarettes a day, comparable to obesity, comparable to physical inactivity. A silent condition, invisible on any scan, doing damage on the scale of a pack-a-day habit. Why would isolation do that to a body? Because your body is still preparing you for a version of the world that no longer exists. When your ancestors were separated from the group, their bodies flooded with stress hormones. Cortisol rose. Inflammation increased. Sleep got lighter and more fragmented, because a lone human sleeping deeply in the dark was a lone human about to be someone's dinner. All of that made sense for a few days of danger. It makes no sense sustained for years. But that's exactly what chronic loneliness does. It keeps the ancient alarm ringing long after the threat is gone, and the body pays the toll in slow, invisible installments. You were built for constant contact, not the digital kind, the physical kind. Small tribes, somewhere between 20 and 150 people, sharing food, sharing warmth, sharing space day after day, for the entirety of human history until roughly the blink of an eye ago. Your nervous system still expects that world. It expects to be touched, to be near others, to hear voices in the next room. When that world disappears, your biology doesn't shrug and adapt instantly. Panics quietly in the background every single day. So what does that mean for you, now, in a century where more people live alone than at any point in recorded history. It means the ache you feel after a long stretch without real connection isn't in your head. It's not a character flaw. It's not proof that something is wrong with you specifically. It's proof that something ancient inside you is doing exactly what it evolved to do. Sounding an alarm, telling you to go find your people. The tricky part is that modern life is very good at giving you the appearance of connection while your ancient alarm keeps ringing underneath. 100 likes on a photo, dozens of messages a day, a feed full of faces. None of it reaches the part of your brain that's actually listening for something else. Proximity, voice, touch, eye contact held for more than a second. Your alarm system was built for a small, close, physical tribe, and it does not accept substitutes easily. That's not an argument against technology. It's an explanation for why you can be surrounded by contact and still feel the ancient hollow of being alone. There's a reason certain moments cut through that hollow instantly. A hand on your shoulder, someone showing up in person when they didn't have to, a voice on the phone instead of a text. These aren't just nice. They are biologically closer to what your alarm system was designed to detect as safety. Real presence, not symbols of it. So the next time you feel that particular kind of ache, the one that shows up in a quiet apartment or a crowded room where you still feel unseen, you can name it for what it actually is. Not sadness, not weakness. A 200,000-year-old survival system, doing its job, telling you the same thing it told every human before you who ever felt it. Go find your people. Not the feed. Not the notification. The people. Because somewhere, right now, an alarm is going off inside you. And it isn't a malfunction. It's the oldest, most honest signal you have.